NBAA's 2010 convention is off to an outstanding start. We already have registration that's up over 6% from last year. We have more exhibitors than we had last year, and at static display we actually have a waiting list.
The NBAA this year seems to be much more active than it was last year. We've had a constant flow of visitors here. We've sold some airplanes. Very pleased with what we're seeing here this time.
First part of this year and through the summer is very strong for Colt International. In fact, the first 7 months this year, 5 of them were record sales breakers for us.
We have seen the situation stabilize.
And this year we've seen a return to the figures that we had in sort of early 2009 and 2008, which is good.
We have turned the corner and we are starting to see real growth starting in the economies worldwide.
And we think the economy is recovering.
But a lot of positive reports coming back from Cleveland.
So we are seeing much better conditions. America is doing better, Europe is doing better, the Far East. Business jet orders are better this year than they were last year. That's one thing we can say. But it's a lot better situation than we saw in the last 2 years.
Expecting to move forward in a fairly even keel as we look out, and I think that's the reason why so many companies are announcing the investments that they have made in future products and services.
We're very excited about it. We've launched 2 new airplanes, the Global 8000, which is a 7,900 nautical mile aircraft, able to reach all sorts of destinations around the world. And then we have the Global 7000, which is 20% bigger than any other competitor in its class. 2 new pieces of technology going into this airplane. The engines, brand new General Electric high technology engines with 8 to 18% better fuel specifics than anything out there today. And then we have an all new transonic wing.
Well, we're thrilled to have been able to announce yesterday here at NBAA our expansion into Montreal, Canada, by joining forces with an established FBO in Canada, Starlink. And this is part of our continuing focus on international expansion, as well as our strong North American presence.
Well, as you know, here at the show, we've made a couple of announcements on things that we've developed for the BBJ. The Enhanced Vision System, we got certification last week. Another new development is that Panasonic has received an STC for a high-speed data system for the BBJ. That's a 50 megabit per second device that allows a T3 level connection on board the airplane. We'll start next year delivering our 747-8 VIP airplanes. So a lot of our focus right now is in preparing the completion centers and the customers to accept those airplanes.
And here at NBAA 2010, Aircel is introducing the Aviator 200, which is the newest option in Swift broadband capabilities. The Aviator 200 system will make the Swift broadband capabilities available to a whole new segment of airplane, including light jets, turboprops, and more.
New Citation 10, TEN rather. And we have many potential customers for the Citation 10, and they told us they would like to see some more performance, they would like to see the very latest in avionics technology, they would like some more space, more comfort in the cabin, more storage space in the cabin, and more amenities. We wanted to take our flagship airplane to a new level.
10 years ago, business aviation was primarily a U.S. industry. What we've seen over the course of the past 10 years is the true emergence of a global marketplace. We're now seeing growing and strengthening economies in places like China, Brazil, India, and Russia.
Brazil, as you know, is the fourth largest aviation region. Its economy is growing at 7%, substantially higher than Europe, substantially higher than the US. We think it's a good place to be.
We're getting a lot more aircraft that are being based in Asia. The growth of aircraft ownership in China and Asia in general is increasing drastically.
Well, it's a wonderful opportunity that's going on within China right now. The whole greater China region is just really opening up to business aviation. The charter business is increasing. We see more sales with individuals increasing, and we see a very, very good market there in greater China.
I truly believe that within the next 5 years, we'll hit the 70% business coming from outside the United States, with the remaining 30% being North America, Canada, United States, and Mexico.
The growing international spirit or reality of business aviation certainly reflected here at NBAA. We have delegations that have traveled here from Japan, from China, from really all over the world. And the international component of our trade show has continued to grow over the past 10 years, and we would expect that to continue.